opponents, Braehead, have followed a 6-game winning streak in the Elite League with a 6-game losing streak. They were beaten at home yesterday by league leaders Cardiff and currently languish down in 10th place. Sheffield need to start a winning run of their own. They're at 1 in a row after the Challenge Cup success in midweek, and in Braehead they're facing a team that they shut out the last time they met here. Levi Nelson is back in the lineup, and Mark Matheson reverts to his usual defensive position. And Liam Kirk gets the opportunity to play alongside Matthew Waugh and Colton Fretter, with Tim Wallace dropping to the 4th unit. One for Kirk to chase. Tries to get it as far as Waugh. Kirk will come back out. Oh, and then Arson stepping up has left space in behind. Here comes Mike Mbach. Mbach moving forward, and Mustakovs makes the save. There's another chance on the follow-up. That one has been saved as well and landed behind the goal. For the 2-on-1 break that came, and the Clan couldn't take advantage. They might do here. Mbach's got another chance, and he's put this one wide. Clan are getting closer. Long shot comes through. Mustakovs saves. It's out of the glove, and then Mustakovs is down to prevent the follow-up. He turned it behind. He's had a busy few seconds, Irvins Mustakovs. It's been the Clan's best spell of the game. This one's going to be icing against the Steelers, but their netminder has bailed them out a couple of times.
Yeah, he definitely did. There are a couple of giveaways and a long stretch pass as well. You can see that may have just hit the side of the netting, wouldn't have come back.
The Steelers need a spark to bring this game to life. It was flat for large parts of the first period. That bounce favours Valdix. They'll try and drive away from Sullivan. Puts the brakes on, brings it to O'Connor. His shot through traffic. Bounce out to the far side. Nelson. Trying to exchange passes, but no route through. Done a good job of breaking up what the Steelers have tried. A few times they've gone for wing-to-wing feeds that have been intercepted and deflected away. A good road performance so far from John Tripp's side. Not had too many of those this season. They'll have a win down in Milton Keynes. We're talking about their home form. Gary Russell got the start in that game. Picked up a 1-0 shutout. Oh, it's gone all the way through from Markart. Almost out of nothing. The long shot has gone underneath Nye and in for the opening goal.
Yeah, there's your spark. You wanted it. You see good hard work, but look at the front of the net. Yampton in front of the net here on the one-timer. Takes the eyes away from the netminder. You just see it come out a shot there. He's the one that creates everything in front of the net, and Nye actually overplays the pad and tries to kick out a bit too much. And it's not an absolute bullet coming at the net. It's one of those sort of off-speed sort of pitches that just squeaks underneath the pad. So,
and his cross-ice pass is intercepted, and the Steelers will think about a break. Phillips. Jonathan Phillips trying to get it back across. No way through. Now it's Wallace. Plays the feed nicely. Matthew Waugh backhands it across. Can the Steelers knock it home? They can't. Nye was down. He's only just getting back up.
To score goals, but you continually do it, and they're going to go in the back of the net at some point.
Cardiff have got a 7th goal at home to Dundee. Their lead is 7-1 right now. Steelers' lead is a little bit more precarious than that. They're looking to add to it here. Valdix. O'Connor, good glove save from Nye. He reached up and grabbed it.
Yeah, I don't think Ben got all of that. He's kind of talking to himself here. You can't quite see on camera. Nice little play there by Valdix to draw everybody towards. Look at McKenzie come in there, loses his positioning and comes out for a one-timer here. O'Connor, just a bit of a bobbling puck. You can see it's more of a knuckle puck. He gets thrown at the net as opposed to shot at the net. But again,
Armstrong trying to trap it in, can't manage it. Oh, and then intercepted. They were looking to across to Oslansky. Opportunity on the backhand. Move to the forehand. Oh, and taken down was he? No. O'Connor looks across at the official and can't believe that Steve Brown doesn't have his hand in the air. Got the crowd irate and brought a little bit of noise back into the building. Steelers enter the zone. Armstrong across. Oh, he needed the deflection. He didn't get one. Matheson flashing across in front. Armstrong again. On the board. Steelers move it centrally. Brooks took away the shooting lane. They'll come across. Matthew Waugh winds and fires, and it's a really good kick save from Nye. Penalty is over. We skate 5-on-5. It's been a period without too many stoppages so far. 8 minutes has already elapsed. The Steelers still hold that 1-goal cushion. There's Matthew Waugh. Here's Fretter, trying to stick handle inside. What a finish that is from Colton Fretter.
That's an absolutely fantastic, unbelievable release. If you watch how quick this puck gets released as he steps inside, but a great job here. Watch him pull the puck to the middle of the ice here. And as he toe drags right here, a little back and forth, and it's right by the netminder. Perfect spot just over the pad, below the blocker, straight into the side of the net, inside the post. Colton Fretter needed that as well to get his tally going.
Peacock's behind his own goal. Now he'll turn up ice and get the Clan moving forward. Brooks gains the red line and hammers it round. Arson trying to get across to it before Oslansky. Now he's between the face-off circles, but he's going to go back into his goal as the Steelers regain possession. He's just inching forward there. Nelson will get onto this one, but he can't find the pass. It bounces off his skate and falls kindly for Bjorklund. Hammerleinen. Brace. Nye is going. He goes to the bench as the referee takes a tumble. Sent into the crowd. It was there and it was clamped away. Mustakovs made the initial stop and then it was sent to the corner. 6 on 5 then. Tripp goes all in and the Steelers get this one out of the zone. They'll knock it past Bjorklund, and if Wallace can get it to this, he can, but he'll miss the empty net.
Just his luck, isn't it?
Big hit on Fretter. Wallace comes in with a big hit. That sets his man down, and it's wrapped around and put in by Wah, and that will seal it.
Just what Sheffield needed to get this pesky little team of Braehead out of the way. You look at the effort level that both teams have done. So it's been a good job here. A little bit of a takeaway here from Matthew Waugh. Just takes it away from the defender there, and it's an easy wrap around into the open net. But you know, give Braehead a lot of credit. They're trying to go for it. They yanked the netminder here with a couple of minutes left to try to get something.
The Steelers will bring it into the zone on this far side. Sent towards Phillips. They'll fight their way through. Oh, and the shot is off target from Armstrong. And that one bounces off Jonathan Phillips. Put behind the goal. Doesn't find Westerling. Shot from the angle. Oh, good save made. And then it'll bounce for Brooks. And he'll send it down the ice towards Mustakovs, who has been a spectator for large parts of this game and has himself another Sheffield Steelers shutout.
Yeah, he'll be happy with the effort today for sure with the guys in front of him. You can see him there giving a little nod and a shake. So
2 league visits for the Clan to Sheffield this season. They haven't scored a goal in either of them. 6-0, 3-0. Grateful that they don't have to come back here again this year. And it is Irvins Mustakovs who gets the man of the match performance tonight for his shutout. He's a very popular player here at the Steelers. And he's going to sit atop the goal and conduct the singing. So the Steelers go into Boxing Day on the back of a shutout victory against the Braehead Clan. Marquardt, Fretter and Wah was more than enough to dispose of the Braehead Clan here tonight.
For the shutout, and I guess if your team can't score 6, 7, 8 goals, then the way to win games is by being so sound defensively, and we were tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about that in the week. I mean, you know, something against Fife, you know, for instance, they scored a 5-on-3 or 5-on-4 and panic came in when we were in a 1-0 position. So we wanted to keep our discipline. You know, we didn't want to give up any cheap power plays, you know. And there was no, you know, there was no panic at 1-0. We felt we were in control. We were having multiple opportunities to extend that. And but we felt they played last night. And, you know, Moose was very strong to start the game, and they had 2 or 3 pretty good looks. But we thought they'd tire. I thought we took over totally in the second period. And in the third period, we closed it out. And, you know, we scored another goal. Fretter scored a nice goal, and Wazzy got an empty net. So getting them 2 boys scoring again is good, and some consistency with the pair of them right now. And I have to say, you know, I put Wallace down on the 4th line, and sometimes as a coach, you want to send a message or 2. And I brought him back up to start the second period, and I thought he had one of his stronger games today, so I was really pleased with him.
Moose was solid as well. When any questions were asked, he shut the door.
Yeah, he was. He looked. I said to Jerry on the bench after about 10 minutes, I said, Moose is in the zone today, I can see that. And we felt he was he was on the top of his game, and I think the team grew around him.
We said 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, and a week ago that the team looked nervous. It was shy in front of goal. It still is, but you feel the confidence is starting to come back, and a couple of wins going into the Christmas games.
I just thought we did, it's all about the details, and it's all about getting bodies, taking the pucks, taking the goalie's eyes away, going low to high. We got defensemen who do a great job getting pucks through, but we probably only got 2 or 3 forwards that pay the price. Now, today, we had 12 forwards that paid the price, that went to them areas. The Marquardt goal is a prime example of, we roll out, we hit our high guy, and Yam team's right on top of the paint. And doing the little things, doesn't get an assist for that, doesn't get a point for that, but he's the reason that happened. A great shot by Mags, but he's the reason that happened, because if he's not there, and he's not doing the dirty work, the goalie saves it because he sees the thing. So, it's the details, and the details in the last few weeks, not the last 2 games, not the last 3 games, but the details of what we've got away from, and you've got to get back to them. And it's been a long 2 weeks. It's been a tough 2 weeks on us all, because we're all proud people, and we don't like losing hockey games, and we want the Steelers to be the best they can be every night, and they haven't been. But tonight, the big win against Dundee, and very much lots of the parts of the game against Fife shows me that we're moving in the right direction.
Quick word then about the 2 big games against the Nottingham Panthers. 16,000 people in 24 hours will watch the 2 of us battle it out.
Unbelievable. I mean, and they're not in the best form either. So, I mean, they lost, I think, again in overtime tonight. But you know what? When we play each other, local derby, like you say, 9,500 in here on the 26th. And I just spoke to the players about it, and I said, I know we have a lot of guys that have witnessed this. I don't think the last 2 games have been. We won the one 2 years ago in my time, and last year we lost the game, and I don't think they've been barn burners. And I think we're going to bring them in on the morning of the 26th. We haven't done that recently. We're going to change it up a little bit, and we're going to get right back at it. So it's August the 6th we started. We haven't had the first half of the league season to where we want it to be, but we've got to kick on, and we're good enough to kick on, and that's going to happen here on the 26th.